Hey people, Introtid 53, Myggyrid'isil, I think you say it. Blue team, no skill with an Apothecary, support hero, fighting in melee combat begins with a heal and a passive health regeneration aura. Alongside, Drekas is a plague champion, starts off with the damage of a time bolt gun, can get melee weapons, some strong utility and support. Death Guard elite scheme here recolored. And rounding off the team, Adreva is a Techmarine, starts off in ranged combat, puts out some good damage, can also support with structures and repair. Red team, X is a Lictor Alpha, a melee specialist, can infiltrate and disrupt, some powerful offense and a bit of support. Did not flesh hook the scouts here, just going to terrorize them with regular melee combat and they're probably going to run away. Alongside two Lord Generals, we have Ghaz and Aegon. These guys fight with Stormtrooper retinue buddies. They can add to the retinue as well. Really strong defense and support, fighting in ranged combat. Kicking off in the mid, Central VP contested there, turning blue. Heretics backing off, they'll probably worship or something. Oh, one of them fell over. Double Sentinels here for Ghaz. There'll be some micro pressure then in tier 1 for them. Tactical Marines trying to steal back this contested power, but they're going to take a bunch of shots doing it. Here comes that Lord General, firing that bolter one-handed because it's all bionic and stuff. Some repairs. I wonder if Aegon will have the wherewithal to help Ghaz with their repairs on the double sentinels there. Drekas here pushing forward but not using cover. We do see Adreva backing off to try and join Drekas. Going around the back kind of here is Aegon. Tactical Marines in heavy cover there, but they need some healing. They're getting very, very low. We've got some grenade launcher heretics. Missing the sentinels, of course. Did the tax dropper model? They did, right at the end there. And here comes some flanking Hormagaunts with adrenal glands. Bad news for those heretics. Ouch. Ouch, ouch, ouch. Retreating units taking 30% more damage from melee. Lucky to get away with 4 models there, I think. But they did get away, and now red team are on that central natural power. In fact, they have a really good hold on the map right now. These Space Marines can start a little bit slowly in those very, very early engagements because they typically only have scouts and tacs. You've got a grenade for the scouts. They have their sergeant going on. Eat a flesh hook though. Double termagants there. Hormagaunts now coming in. Maybe we'll see the vials from the Apothecary. No skill. Grenade. Hits the Apothecary, but was worth it, I think. Messed up the termagants and the Hormagaunts. Devastators on the field for Adreva. These guys suppress units in that limited firing up with a lot of damage if you get close as well. They won't suppress the sentinels because they're vehicles, but they will do tons of damage if they get close because they only have heavy infantry armor despite being vehicles. Lictor Alpha, I think, is going to be down. There we go. Mastercrafted bolter on the field now for the Techmarine. Almost 38 piercing DPS with the pretty awesome high-powered shot. Lord General being annoying here behind this line of sight blocker. Triple cap for the red team, maintaining good pressure here. They didn't overextend. They were on the power, but they didn't stay on the power when it wasn't safe to do so. The Lord General's fallen over. That's Ghaz. Grenade launcher's doing some good work combined with the suppression of these Havocs. So they have Devastators and Havocs now. Sentinel getting repairs going. Where is Ghaz? Oh, one of the Sentinels was like embedded in that Eldar thing. I assume the crazy map name is to do with some Eldar stuff going on. Myggyrid'isil, is that the name of a craft world? Oh man. Disrupted attacks and the Havocs despite being like 10 meters apart there. The Katachin's grenade launcher, that was kind of lucky. What a shot. 353 to 465 on the VPs. Solid start from the Reds. Blue team starting to creep back into it though. Plague Champion has a Plague Sword. Ravener Brood burrow striking in. Plague Champion might go after them. This Plague Sword ignores melee resistance. There's the Vials. Surprised the Plague Champion did not go after the Ravener Brood there. Really wanted those termagants. Gets one, or maybe almost gets one. The Plague Sword also creates zombies when it kills stuff, which is fun. Mucus Discharge on the way for the heal. Catachin's on the power alongside a bunch of guardsmen stuff. They might get flanked though. Apothecary needs to move. Grenade launcher heretics somehow still getting shots in kind of while they're capping here. Plague Champion's going to fall over if he's not careful. Pops out the Breath of Nurgle heal. One Lord General revives the other. Can they get away though? I think they are both going to get away. Ghaz does have some more guardsmen to support the double sentinels. A grenade. No, that was a stomp, not a grenade. Might have been a grenade as well. The scouts were there running away. Hormagaunts. Where are they? I can't select them. They must be in a tunnel or something. But they were running. Nobody can stabilize on that central VP yet. Can be tough to do very early on when it's very frantic. Oh, vials were thrown, but Apothecary went down. Shouldn't get revived though, I think. I believe you can revive him with the Mucus Discharge, Breath of Nurgle heal, but it won't give you XP for it, obviously. I think you still can do that. I don't think the vials have actually hit anything yet. What is this? We have Tactical Marines with a Flamer from NoSkill creeping forward to get that wreck point decapped. They might go after the power afterwards as well, unless they are accosted by the Hormagaunts. Can I select the Hormagaunts now? There we are. So they did lose the Hormagaunts that had adrenal glands. I don't see a big pile of them anywhere. Looks like some around here. Most of these are termagants though. Maybe it was on the western side somewhere where they went down. Maybe it was a grenade or something from those scouts. Double Devastators for Adreva. And with the Havocs as well, they're going to be able to set up quite well in the mid. They can put turrets, they can do the Plague Fist as well for capping. Can they get the VP right now though, the blue team? Looks like the Techmarine is going for the revive. We have a medical bunker back here. Alrighty. Ouch. Tier 2 Sentinel just chucked some missiles at the heretics. They were not grateful. They ran away. Okay, it's too dicey to try and cap now, I think. Havoc's trying to put some pressure on. Here comes the Plague Champion. Pops the Breath of Nurgle. Dodges the Stomp. And here's double CSM to help out. Does he get away though? Just got revived. I think they're going to be okay. Bad day for these Devastators. Ravena Brood Burrow striking in. Lictor Alpha is here. Are they going to get away? I think they are. This guy was knocked far enough away to get the retreat path he wanted. Grenades and more grenades. I don't think any of them hit super well on the west there. Just saw some buffs. Are those Lord the General buffs? Yep. It's fire on my target from Aegon. Increasing weapon range by 30%, which is pretty good, especially when you got those pop shot Lasgun Stormtroopers already have pretty good range. They've been getting on this power quite well, the red team. Not sure if they've bashed it fully. I don't think they have. Blue team are always out to defend quite quickly. Blue team need to back away. Sorry, red team need to back away. Don't want to overextend here and be forced to full retreat. They do have Commissars on their guardsmen though, at least some of them do. Aegon does on one of them, and Ghaz does on both of them, so they can break those retreats. Like, get back to the bunker, break the retreat there, and then reinforce. Vials, more vials, I got some hits that time. Lots of fire on my target buffs, I believe that was a guardsman squad that wiped there. Nope, just a sergeant going down, I guess the Commissar's still alive somewhere. Manticore strike. Killing some heretics, in fact wiping the heretics. That was Ghaz's Manticore back here. Pushing through is NoSkill alongside Drekas. Ouch! That is going to be nasty. Lots of missiles in there from the double sentinels. Lucky that guy was far enough away to not get squished. We got some noxious cloud from the Plague Champion. It's a controllable cloud of AoE damage basically from his global bar. Trying to get through whenever he can, the Plague Champion. Lictor Alpha's been spotted. In fact, he wasn't even trying to be sneaky because of the scouts, I guess. Plasma Cannon on the field for Adreva. And we have a Whirlwind as well from NoSkill. And now a Librarian. Gonna get a auto cannon for these Havocs. Lots of action on the mid. What is this? It's scouts trying to spread out, get some capping done. They do have the west side capped, or the northwest corner, I guess, and this power was bashed as well. Probably by the flamer fellas up here. Red team feel like they need to spread out more, come with different angles going on that they did earlier. Trying to fight Space Marines head on can sometimes be very, very tough. Those Devastators trying to cap had a bad time with the Manticore. One of them gets away. Whirlwind doing some really good disruption there. Lord the General might fall over. He's on fire a bit. He's reinforcing his Stormtrooper buddies. More grenades, this time black grenades, and they got it. They weren't on the initial explosion area, so they didn't take the brunt of that damage, but they are now taking the damage over time, and it's spreading as well. Reinforcing off that bunker, of course. What is this, though? It's a Lord General with melters trying to bash power. But both of their Stormtroopers died, and they had to flee. Oh, one of them's back. Tactical Marines with their Sergeant, more than a match in melee for the Lord the General there. Librarian has the staff. Force barrier could be awesome in the mid here. Is that a Sanguine Chainsword? It is. Sanguine Chainsword for the Apothecary, I believe. If I can select him, there we go. Heal on hit. Allows him to be a bit more aggressive. Armor of Purity as well for the cooldown reduction on the heal. And more health and stuff. And of course, those Purification Vials. Blue team starting to stabilize in the mid. Red team taking the hint kind of thing and trying to spread to the sides a bit. Try to pull the blue team in awkward directions. Get them away from the mid. Then sneak something in there perhaps. The Force Staff does act as a pretty good power melee weapon. Over 70 DPS. There's the barrier. Didn't hit anything this time. Not sure what the cooldown is on that. Might have wanted to save it. Sentinel. Not getting suppressed, of course, and it's going to wipe out those Devastators. Down they go. Good hit on the light grenade, it seems. All these guys infected almost went down. In fact, those guardsmen were wiped. They were trying to get back to reinforce, but they couldn't make it back there in time. X has gone straight to tier 3, which is why I didn't see any tier 2 units from them. Adreva is in tier 3, getting some more plasma cannon action. How much red do you have, buddy? Quite a lot. Wonder what they're looking to get. Could get Venerable Dreadnought, could get Terminators. Stone Guard Veterans here for Adreva. Tier 3 for NoSkill, tier 3 for Ghaz. So Aegon and Drekas are in tier 2 still. Stone Guard able to dodge those missiles. Switching to the Kraken bolts to do extra damage to the heavy infantry armor of the Sentinels. But they run right into the stomp there. Misplay from Adreva. Might get their power bash now. Not sure they would have held it with the missiles and stuff. Look at this though. Is that double Mark of Zinch? It is double Mark of Zinch CSM. That's massive amounts of damage to a Sentinel. But Creeping Barrage comes in. Helps it out. Got a zombie guardsman there as well. It's pretty fun. 265 to 384. Are they going after the Whirlwind? They are with those crack missiles. Uh-oh, it's going to get a rear armor hit, I think. Nope, that wasn't a rear armor hit. Got some idle heretics here with no upgrades. They need to move or something. Some repairs coming in. Need to try and put some pressure on that Sentinel. It's getting very close to taking out the Whirlwind. Kraken bolts popped by these Tactical Marines. That's their starting ability, which is 20% more damage to heavy infantry for 10 seconds. Flamer not ideal for taking on the Sentinel, but they got rid of it, and the Whirlwind lives. Plasma cannon misfiring. Needs to be careful. That shot misses. Taking big hits from those missiles. Here comes NoSkill, level 4 hit on the Apothecary. His heal gets more powerful as he levels up. Just threw it on the Tactical Marines there. But here comes a Swarm Lord, and they don't want to fight this fella. Super unit for Tyranids, Noxious Cloud going in. Swarm Lord is pretty devastating in melee and provides a speed and reinforcement synapse for your Tyranid buddies. It's pretty damn good. I believe your allies can reinforce off this guy as well, even if they're not Tyranids. At least that used to be the case. I'm not sure if they changed it. along the way. Just tearing through stuff, this guy. He was buffed recently as well. I think he got a DPS bonus. There was talks of giving that guy splash damage. I don't think they went through though, because he attacked so quickly. Maybe they gave him some like low damage splash. Venerable Dreadnought dropped in by Adreva, charging in, hitting the Emperor's Fist, but here comes a Leman Russ going for Vanquisher too. Your anti-vehicle cannon. Swarm Lord wants some action as well. I think he's got 2,000 hit points, hasn't he? Yeah. Venerable 1750, not that far behind. He give him Dark Hate of Technology, and he has over 2,000. Melter Gun, Lord General's there. The Venerable is in trouble. Missile Sentinel as well. Vanquish has such long range. Force Barrier trying to help out. Global Repair from Adreva's Global Bar. Might have been enough. Might have been enough there. Kicking off in the middle. I think the Venerable got away. Yeah, it got away. Swarm Lord is still doing huge amounts of work though. I guess it's already been hit with the Hunter Killer from the Whirlwind. What happened to the... Oh, the autocannon's right there. Autocannon is getting shots in. Swarm Lord is now taking tons of damage. It has killed the Plague Champion, but he did chuck a Blight Grenade in. Or was that a vial? No, it was a Blight Grenade. Where is the Apothecary actually? Where's the fellow with no skill? He's over there. 265 to 307. All the action in the mid. Meat Grinder coming up. Kashyyykin on the field for Aegon. Where are they though? Don't know. They are coming up towards the mid. Stop cutting away from the action, injured please. Creeping Barrage. Wow, Creeping Barrage forced up a lot of stuff there. They might have thought that that was a rocket run and panic retreated. But I don't think they would have retreated like that from just a Creeping Barrage. Swarm Lord still doing huge amounts of work here. Gets the kill on the Plague Champion. There's some Terminators on the field. Now for NoSkill. Adreva trying to get a revive on the Plague Champion. Some kind of heresy, buddy. I think they're going to get it, and they do get it. Level 5 Techmarine almost goes down. What level is the Plague Champion? Level 5. Apothecary level 6. I think the Techmarine hit level 6 as well, yep. Link to Alpha, level 2 and down in the middle somewhere. Lord Generals are level 3 and level 4. Was that another Noxious Cloud I just saw? The end of? I think it was. Lots of stuff going on. Whirlwind goes down. Leman Russ is being chased though. Those Terminators do have Power Fists, of course. Got hit by the... Did he just get friendly fire from the Tornado Formation? Oh, down it goes. Cyclone Missile Launcher enough from the Terminators there. Got Hormagaunts with their adrenal glands messing up the tax. Level 2 tax, they do get away though. They've got to try and take down these capillary towers, but they are providing huge bonuses for nearby Tyranids. Did the Swarm Lord live? It did. It did. Does have that self-heal, of course. The Leech Essence, I believe it's called. Land Raider Phobos on the way. The Venerable Dreadnought is repaired. Needs to get back out there though. Be used mainly for counter initiation. I don't think you can afford to push it into the back lines. Does not have a ranged option. Swarm Lord's in there. There we see the Leech Essence draining health from nearby enemies. Nearby infantry specifically. Trying to take down the Apothecary, who stood up quite well there, to be fair. Doing some work with the Havocs though. They're not targeting the Swarm Lord. They seem to favour infantry targets. Ouch. Manticore just wiped out Plasma Cannon Devs, I think that was. Or was it a Heavy Bolter? Might have been Heavy Bolter. There we go. Havocs are now firing on the Swarm Lord. It might be worth the Terminator to try and keep this guy in place, but he's doing so much damage to them. And so are all these plasma guns. Look at this. Ouch. Wow. Light Grenade doing work. I think they got away. They got away. Venerable Dreadnought charging in. So much for counter initiation. This guy wants to initiate. Emperor's Fist. The only anti-vehicle here really is the Sentinel, but the plasma guns do some anti-vehicle damage. Here comes the Swarm Lord to have a go. Crack Grenade went in. from the Kassakin. I think the Venerable is done for. Swarmlord does not want to fight, apparently. He's backing away. Still alive. The Global Repair is keeping it alive, but for how long? Kadachin's Sergeant Melter might be enough if they just turn and shoot. He's still being repaired. Here comes the Swarmlord. No, he's gone down. There's the Stoicism. Gets 10 seconds of super happy fun time where he can just destroy everything and then it's going to fall over. But what a distraction. What a distraction. And the Scouts got a decap on the VP there. Blue team have taken the mid. There's a Phobos. There's a Nurgle Shrine. No relay beacon. Where are the relay beacons, man, in 3v3s? Even on meat grinder contested VP maps like this, you don't see them. 238 to 212. Guess they can be a death trap when it comes to nukes and stuff. Manticore Strike. Killing tons of heretics. Got some hits on the Phobos, I think, as well. The Plague Champion loves to get those light grenades throws in. Done some good work with it. How many Guardians has he killed alone, that guy? Refractor field in for the Techmarine. Is that level 7 or level 8? That's level 7. Gonna have to run. But again, a huge distraction. Here comes the Noxious Cloud as well. Nasty. Really nasty. Vengeance around Sternguard having to go at the tank. But yeah, probably can't keep that up. Lord General going for a decap, is he? No, he's getting vision for a rocket run here. Ouch. All the heretics died. It's a decent run. Not much support now for the Phobos, but can they follow it up? Doesn't seem like they can right now. What is this? What's going on over here? Oh, Lictor Alpha is capping the VP. That's what he's up to. Got no war gear, that fella. But you can still cap. More heretics in the field for Drekas to support the Phobos. You can worship that thing like a demon these days, which was a really fun change, I think. Lots of plasma for the Terminators having to teleport out. Another Manticore Strike. Should they get another Manticore? I think maybe they should. Manticore's doing some good work here. Maybe is Aegon saving for a Baneblade? Looks like they are, maybe. Have tons of power. Here comes a Swarmlord. Goes after the Techmarine. Oh, only for a bit. Now we're going after the Terminators, I think. Should go after that Plasma Cannon. Plague Champion now has the Plague Fist. Fierce fighting in the mid. Nobody backing down. Swarmlord did indeed go after the Plasma Cannon and took it out as well. Phobos backing off. Cyclone Missile Launcher getting some really good hits on the Leman Russ. Holy crap, another one came in from the other angle and down it goes. That was a scary amount of damage. Rocket run again. Not as good as the first one, I think, but I think maybe that was frustration at losing the Leman Russ. Adreva down to just 2 units, but they are Sternguard and Terminators. And more Plasma Devs on the way, why not? Get another Whirlwind maybe as well. Swarmlord having to back away. He's done a great job so far though, this fella. No Carnifexes yet for X. They're having to reinforce so much Termagant stuff. Maybe it's worth just letting the Termagants die. Down goes the Sentinel. 218 to 134. Blue team pushing through. Can they take down this bunker here? Or the Manticore maybe? Uh-oh, Missile Launcher, Cyclone, there it goes. That thing is so effective. That thing is so good. Each missile does 70 barrage damage. Holy crap. It seems to shoot like 24 of them or something. Okay, they've teleported out. I don't think I've seen Terminators drop a model yet for either player. Lictor Alpha continues to get capping done. Maybe he should... Oh, that does have the Lone Hunter. Powers up the Lictor Alpha if they're away from allies. Plasma Devs doing a good job. trying to get around the side, but there's a Noxious Cloud and there's a Cyclone Missile Launcher barrage. Is that a Baneblade? Baneblade on the way for Aegon. Looks like Ghaz wants one as well. With the Cyclone Missile Launchers around though, and the Plasma Cannons and stuff, and the Phobos, you might be able to deal with the Baneblade quite quickly, unless there's two of them at the same time. Maybe that'll be enough. To push. Venom Brood for X. Can they even get close to the vehicles though? Or the vehicle? It's only the Phobos at the moment. Distinct lack of Carnifex. Just can't get the requisition, I guess. They need to take this point back over here. Did they ever take it back? Not sure if they did. Lord General gets revived with a Lictor Alpha. Love to know how the Lictor Alpha managed that. Did he just shove those tendrils hanging out of his mouth? Gave him mouth-to-mouth resuscitation. Baneblade is going to be double Baneblade time. Oh, I've got a sound bug. Great. I'll be back in a second. And we're back. Sound bug vanquished. There's that Blight Grenade throw. Still waiting for those double Baneblades. One of them's up from Aegon. Blight Grenade's doing so much work in this game. Level 8 Plague Champion here. And Red Team just can't get on that central VP. You need to, I think, send a sizable force to the natural over here. Looks like, who is this? NoSkill having a go at Red Team's natural with a Librarian to force barrier stuff when it tries to get to the cap, I guess. Roll of the dice on the Baneblades. Maybe X can get a Carnifex started as well soon. There's the first Baneblade of Aegon. A big old shot on the Librarian's head. He wasn't pleased. Ran away. Apothecary is still here though. Level 8. So he's got a big powerful heal. Throws out the vial. Doesn't heal himself. There's a good vial. Wiped out those guardsmen. Worth. Baneblade just breaking stuff. The Swarmlord's still around as well. Double Baneblade and a Swarmlord push. With the Venom Brood here too. There's a Mark of Tzeentch Chaos Predator for even more anti-vehicle. Ouch. Plasma Cannons as well. Lictor needs to be revived or something. It's a good tool to have to go after that VP, and I don't have him anymore. 218 to 52. It's a creeping barrage. There's Angels of Death from NoSkill. Demolition Cannon hit pretty well on those CSM. Did they just wipe? I think they just got wiped out. Noxious Cloud again. Here's the second Baneblade. Down goes the Mark of Tzeentch tank. They have put a lot of damage on the Swarmlord. Dirge Caster from the Phobos. Castrican going for the decap with that faster capping. And they got it. I don't think they can stick around for the cap though. Is that a Venerable being dropped in? Please be another Venerable. That is it, isn't it? Yes, it is. Awesome. Red Team giving it a go. What is that down there bashing the power? Melter Gun Techmarine bashing the power down there. Venerable charging in. Here comes the Swarmlord again. He's not healed up. Heavy turret dropped in. It's already taken a bunch of damage. Should have dropped it further back, I think. I mean, he got some shots in. Did some damage. The Venerable has fallen. Well, will soon fall. That Venerable, that Baneblade is getting low. They got the Phobos. They got it. Can the Baneblade survive? Needs a lot of repairs. Here we go. Plague Champion's in there. He's trying to smack it. Switch back to your fist, buddy. He's level 10. He's not switching back to the Plague Fist. Okay. Sort that Baneblade all you want, buddy. You do you. Termagant's getting destroyed on the VP. Still using... Oh, there we go. He's switching back to the Plague Fist. Cyclone Missile launches so much damage potential against these really large vehicles. Venom Brood having to retreat. X still unable to get anything else on the field. Like his economy just stopped. And there's the victory for Blue Team. They got a double cap at the end. Thanks to the Techmarine, level 10, who got a decap on that VP there. Not sure if he bashed this. He bashed a node and got bored, I think, and ran over there. Well, there you have it. Red Team kind of stagnated, didn't they, in Tier 2? Really did. Got a Tier 3's in decent time. They did get that one Lehman Russ out. The Stormlord did huge amounts of work, just couldn't build upon it, X. Couldn't get anything else on the field. He played champions like grenades and these vials. They all level 10, yeah, the blue heroes did a lot of work in this. All level 10. Victor Alpha level 2 was down for a lot of the game. Level 5 Lord General here, and a level 7 Lord General. There you have it, guys. It was a fun meat grinder in the mid. Thank you for watching, hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you next time.